Hello, hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Schloopity, and we'll be playing some 1v1 games. We are right on the edge of 2000, so I'm hoping for a lucky game to start the day. Have us tick over. Ooh, I would love to see that number. Alright, let's jump into it, and have a good game. Wow, hard to ignore this sits 5-10. Right into the 3-1. On the 8 of wheat. I feel like that's probably where we're gonna go. But let's take a look at the rest of the board. It might be a little hard to pick up sheep on the way back, but I wouldn't be opposed to just, I don't know, even if we have to take like the 9-4-2 or something into the wheat port would be pretty good. Just get that starting sheep to get our first settlement down, and then we work with the ports afterwards. I feel like there are a lot of options, and this is the only road building spot available. I mean, this one exists, but once we take it, it'll be the only spot, so we don't really have to worry about a plow. Feel pretty good about it. We'll build onto this 8. Whoops. We'll build onto this 8 somehow. I mean, there's a decent chance he takes the 8-5-3 best wheat sheep when there isn't much. And he'll be pretty hard-pressed to have good ore this game. Like, I don't know, the 8-4-3 up here into the wood port might have some teeth. He could very well go for it. We're happy with a lot of other spots on this board, though. Oh boy, he is going for it. Alright, alright. My man is a fan of the ports. Can't say I blame him, I'm the same. Ooh, alright. I think I'm pretty okay with this, honestly. I just take the sits 4-3, right? And then he's effectively playing sheepless. I mean, he'll have the 2 and he'll build to the sits, but building to a sits 2 isn't like a great setup. And with just the 4 of brick, there's even a chance we beat him up here to this 4-5-11, and then we have a pretty solid game ahead of us. It'll take us just a second to get onto this 8. And like, the 5-9-10 exists. It still isn't bad. But no, I think it's gotta be this. And we'll 4-for-1 the sheep for the wheat. It won't be too much of an issue. We have the coordinated sitses that'll hopefully let us pop devs pretty easily and quickly once we're on the wheat. Have enough brick to move around. Perfect. Ooh, love to see the 5th one there. Now we just need a couple of 10s, and we are golden. There's the first one. And I am going to drop that road straight away. We are sitting at 8 with just the sits that puts us over, but I don't want to pop a dev and spin the wheat. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So I think we do get onto this 3-1 straight away. We need the wheat desperately, even if it's blocked. See, because that port just lets us do things. Here we'll pop the dev. Oh, we miss out on our first wheat, but that's okay. A VP. Well, we'll need him later on, and we'll just have to really think of it as a future VP. Keep it in our back pocket. Gotta get to 15 somehow, right? I would love to roll a 7 and get this thing off. Man, that is 3 wheat we have missed out on. And I'm just going to keep it a little close to the vest. I want to drop the 2 roads and take this spot if we can. There we go. Okay. Now it's time to block his wheat. And he only has 3 cards in hand, so I will go ahead and drop the road. Perfect. Now give me the 8. Thank you very much. With that, I think we have a pretty good setup now. I'm pretty happy to go up in here, wrap around, just cover this sits completely. There we go. Hopefully we get a knight this time. No such luck, but he hasn't popped any devs either. So... And that is another shot at it. Okay, well, he's got the port up and running. Man, I'd love to drop the 2 roads, but even get to this brick port. But we can't do anything without wheat. A 3rd VP. Okay, alright, that's a lot of resources down the drain to something that really does not help us at all right now. So, it's getting a little hairy. I still think the plow is pretty unlikely. But we're just going to have to hold. Hope for a 7 on our turn. Yeah, now he pops a dev. See, we're down in pacing. I'll drop the 1 road just for hand management. Yeah. Oh man, that's really tough. Now as soon as we actually do play a knight, he'll just smack it right back on us. Well, this ore isn't doing anything in our hands, so I guess I'll just port. There's the knight finally. Man, and he has gotten so much wheat off of that 9. I think we'll hit the 4 just because he has a handful of wheat. The wheat is good to see. Okay, alright. Lets us pop another dev. I was really hoping to be able to parry his knight with our own, but we are just not able to draw them. At least it's off the 8, honestly. Being on the 10 isn't great, but at least it's off the 8. The 3 VPs as our first devs is not what you want to see. It's a pretty big momentum killer. I don't know if we'll be able to rebound from that, but we'll sure do our best. At least the road builder lets us get up into here pretty quickly. Ooh, nice 11. There we go. I kind of just... He already has the knights in hand. I know he has knights because we have everything else. So I kind of just want to save up for the city, honestly. Now, I think we take the settle, max out our ore. I know I just said I want to save up for the city, but we'll do this. And yeah, we'll drop the road here. It does give us road, and I would like to get onto this brick port as soon as we can. I'm tempted to pop the dev there, but yeah, beautiful. Okay. Another 8 or a 6 or a 3. That's the city. Perfect. We need to be rolling those 9s. Him plucking the wheat out of our hand is like the worst thing possible, so I am going to spend it here. The knight isn't bad to see. Oh, he doesn't have one? I was living in so much fear that he was just rocking double knights. Ooh, how's it feel, buddy? Those 9 blots are beautiful. Okay, for real this time, we're saving up for the city, and it's going to go on this 6, 5, 10. The 5 becomes a free card with the 3-1. The 10, the same. The 6 is phenomenal when it rolls. I do have a bit of a stuck hand, just a smidge. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Another 5, another 4, another 10, an 8, a 6, they all, an 11. Everything gives us a city if we don't 7 out here. Now that he has pulled again, I am willing... Ooh, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say maybe I could convince myself to pop again, but we have the knight ready for him. It's no biggie. And now we'll be able to pop devs a little more easily. Oh, rolls as soon as he gets it free. And it means another city for him. We're going to put it back, though. Ooh, perfect. Oh, man, we're once again pretty close to the city, but I want to have the knight in hand. Also, if it lets us take army, that's only a good thing. Don't steal the ore. Thank you. He has more wood than he really needs, so... And we get it back. Oh, the 2! Hopefully he's not able to pop devs with that. Okay, he does get another city, or another settle, and there's a distinct possibility that he has the other 2 VPs. I don't know if just all 5 were drawn, like, immediately. And I feel like if he had the mono, he would have just monoed the ore there. I'm actually going to port the ore here for the settle, because I want to use the wood to fight him on road. So I really like having the wood here. If we get another wood roll, it lets us port. We are so close. I don't want to pop a dev when we're this close. I'm just going to hold out. Any roll does it. He might have that. Oh, he does have the mono. Alright, well that would have been a fair reason to pop. Yeah, he might be able to come after army now. Okay, well, the 7 is definitely a good thing. Yeah, now our hand's just inactionable. He rolls it right back on us and steals the wheat. Alright, this isn't looking nearly as good as it was a second ago. That was a huge mono. Okay. He doesn't have the second one, surely. Please. Please. No. I'm sure he can extend road, though, and prolong the game. What? Huh? Okay, give us a 5 or an 8 or something. He did not extend road. That is... Oh my goodness, it's the 12. Well, he only has the 1 card. Okay. We're still okay. Any roll. Come on, any roll. Ah. And the 7 out. Man, can I catch a break? Things are just not going our way. Well, I'm gonna drop this. It opens up the settle. It'll let us connect soon. What am I talking about? I can't settle. I still need a city. Okay. I feel like we were so close, and it has just fallen through our fingers. I don't know. I just wanted to win right then. I guess I should have played out for the long game, but there were so many opportunities for us to win that I I don't know. I just thought we had a pretty good chance, but I guess not. These 9s have just been... I think they might be the most rolled number this game. Yeah, and that'll probably give him the win on the settle. Well, that was terrible. I didn't like any part of that. That was an awful game. It was the most rolled number. I mean, tied, but... Wow. I mean, I guess that was preventable. We should have kept popping to keep up pace with army. But there were just so many things in a row that happened. I was so close to the win that I just wanted any of our rolls to make it happen, and they just did not show up when we needed them. There were multiple opportunities where, like, any of our numbers gave us the win. Starting the game on the 3 VPs was a pretty rough hand to be dealt as well, so I'm sure there were ways that I could have Could have played that a little better, probably popped more often just to stay on army. But that one kind of felt stacked against us. Oh well, can't let it get us down. On to the next one. I wonder if it has to be this 8-10-3. I want to go for the 9-5-10. Just because, I don't know, I really like the 9-5-10 setup as, like, equal number diversity and pips, but this 8-5-3, or this 8-10-3 is by far the best ore. I mean, the other one's way down here, and we probably get it, too. And there's lots of road building on this map, so we might be playing a little skimpy with the wheat. But if we point left, we'll get onto one of these. And then we'll get over here, and we'll just have all the best city materials at that point. That'd be pretty... Oh, alright. Is he gonna point out? Because I'm gonna start with a road. Nah, he's probably gonna go over here to the 411 3-1 port. Not bad, I suppose. The main purpose of pointing left was honestly to get onto this 4 of wheat. I'm not too sad about losing the 8-4. And like I said, I kind of just want to do the 8-4-3 up to the wood port. Pretty happy with that. But I also wouldn't mind swinging down here, picking up more brick to supplement all the wood, and getting another touch of wheat. And it cuts him off from most of the map. He's starting with the road, so there would be, like, the chance of plowing us back. But even if he does get up here, like, our game plan is mostly up in here. All these spots are amazingly good expansion spots, so I think depriving him of this northern part of the board does a lot for us. That 3 is pretty good for us. It does make the plow kind of close for him to just whoop whoop. All he needs is a 9. But, oh, there it is. But the, he doesn't even go for it. The 3 lets us settle a lot faster, so I'm pretty happy with it. I will go ahead and secure this, because I want this spot the most. So when a 4 rolls, we'll take this first, and then we'll settle on the 4-9-11. And I don't mind just waiting things out a little bit and staying at 2 so that we can't be blocked. Perfect. And let's go ahead and take it. That way, hopefully we'll be able to city up quickly with a 4 or a 10 plus the 8. Alright, we're both at 3. He gets the dev first, which is a little scary. He probably plays it on us, no? Might be waiting for a natural 7. I'm pretty tempted to hit the 6 because it blocks his dev abilities. There's something to be said about blocking the 4 as well. Just to deprive him of the wheat. I'm looking at this city, and I like it. We're at 9 cards. I think I'm going to go for it. There were a couple options there. We could have... Oh, see, it's whatever. We both share the 4. Ooh, and that 3 immediately pays off. There was, like, something to be said about popping the dev there so that we wouldn't end up in this situation of being blocked, but it's okay. We have multiple resources of most things, and it's not like he's going to hit the 3 or 4. Oh boy. Alright, well, never thought I'd be porting sheep. And I still don't know that I probably do just for the wheat. Like, the 4 gets us the settle either way. Please don't steal it out of my hand. Alright. Well, there it is. With, man, missing out on both brick. We are just having a tough spot of luck today. But the 8 gives us 2 devs, and I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. Okay. Or maybe it's just the 1 so that we still have the... He doesn't have any devs in hand. I think I'm just going to pop the 1 so that we still have the settle. If we're able to roll a brick or something. And at this point, I think it is the 4. This is sitting up on the 10 anyway. It's the better roll for us. Alright, I'm going to take this so that we have a little more brick to work with. We can move around the map a little easier. And we have another spot of wheat, which is great to see when ours is currently blocked. This sits 511 is a pretty important spot because it connects our road path and continues to fuel the future wood port that doesn't exist yet. But it's mostly about the road path. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes up here in search of more wheat. Yeah, let's just throw it on his sits. That lets us pop. I'm happy to do so. Ooh, the mono is pretty big. Hate to see that, but it's not too bad. Alright, so he has some wood and the wheat that he stole from us. I really don't want to use the mono just for the road settle. I considered it. Yeah, he goes up here anyway. That's fine. He does have a lot of ore in hand, but we don't have the means to make it work. We do need to get on a port. Alright, so the road builder is pretty great. I think that makes our lives just a smidge easier. So does that. Beautiful. Alright, we are going to use it like so. Take that. Get up here. Alright, our road path is now secured. Our final settlement will be on the wood port, and then I think everything works out from there. He's doing very well. He's got a lot going on. But with that, we have the wood port, and suddenly our wheat problems become a lot less problematic, hopefully. Also, we take road back pretty quickly, and that knocks him down a couple points. Okay, just... I think we do rip it here. It gives us the city. It stops him from popping devs and doing a lot of other things. And I think I even want it on this sits 4-3. It makes the sits pretty powerful with the port. When he gets a lot of wheat from the 4, we get a lot of wheat from the 4. And those 3s are just monster. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't really have a great way of using this. The 8s haven't rolled in a minute. I think we're just gonna... I would love to road settle here. But I think we're just gonna connect here so that nothing crazy happens. Man, that 10 block has really hurt us. Again? That is nasty. Alright, we need to... I can't just wait on the 8. We need the knight. I don't want to play it and put us over, though. Okay, well, I wouldn't have been blocking the 12 anyway. Yeah, let's just... No, he has a handful of sheep. I guess it's the 4. That doesn't feel good. Might even be the 11. I guess we'll hit the 11. And now what do we do with this? There's really not much to be done. I guess we just hold and hope we don't 7 out. We need the 6 or the 8 to roll. It's been a while. Man. Alright, yeah, today is not our lucky day. I know that I've been playing a little risky, but, like, what else am I supposed to do? I guess it's the sheep. Try and prevent him from popping any more. And we have to... We have the army right now. He could be at 14. I feel like we have to take road back. Like, right this instant. We have the knight. I'm sure he'll play one. We're ahead for now, but he steals the sheep and blots it. Man. Hopefully we get some wood rolls that let us pop devs and stay ahead in the army race, but we just... I hate to keep saying it, but this has not been our lucky day. And he is keeping up with us right on our heels. With the roads, and now he... Come on, something. There we go. Okay, well, that does let us pop, but he probably has the knights to take army back. It's not even a knight. And he rolls the 7. Okay. And he takes road back. I don't even... He has a wheat and 2 brick and another road in hand now. The thing is, we have to take this settle, otherwise he road settles here and splits our road. So I have to just use this for the sheep, which is gross. But it kind of is a necessary evil. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're able to pop. We're able to pop again. No, we need to take road back. And he will be capped at 14. Okay, we have the knight. We will play it just for pacing purposes. We have secured road for the game. But that almost all but confirms that he had the 2 VPs in hand. And he still majorly threatens army here. Okay, well, we don't even get to steal anything, and he just plays a knight again. This is a close game, at least. Okay, alright. It just has to be, right? We have to keep fighting him on army? I know we could have gotten the city road builder when I have 1 road left. Yeah, the dev deck is just not aligned with us. He might have 3 VPs. I don't know. It'd be weird if he didn't play the knight just to take army. Okay, alright. Well, we might just have to secede army to him. I don't see any way that we get it back at this point. Well, there's the city. And the yop. For 2 more devs. We haven't pulled a single VP this game. And we 7 out. Yeah, we'll just throw it on there. Alright, we... City up the 843 for the wood. I mean, we're definitely still in it. We have a chance. All I can think is that he has like 4 VPs and he's a city away from winning, though. Or the settle. He has 2 open settles. Alright, well, we already knew that we had lost army, so anything other than VPs is pretty good. But there he is at 14. I can only assume. And there's the 12. So things are looking pretty grim. Let's get up another city. The settle on the Brickport comes next, I suppose. And we'll city this up in preparation for that. I mean, we're pretty close to the end. One of us is going to win here soon. But at least the 4, yeah, is just a free card. Oh, well, there we go. Yep. Pulled everything he needed when he needed it, and we just couldn't catch a break. Man, 2 back-to-back games that just were not in our favor. I felt like we were fighting the game as much as him the whole way. Yeah, wow. That is a disparity, for sure. We were blocked out from 16 resources to his none. We never had a single knight block any one of his resources. And despite our production advantage, the wood, as much wood as we were on, I didn't feel like it played too much of a role this game, honestly. What were the 8s? I mean, the 8s were definitely there. They just didn't feel very impactful. I don't know. I don't know if I played that badly, or it felt like it was pretty stacked against us. I mean, he rolled a single 7 more, but... When we needed a knight most for army, we got the road builder. Had to use our monopoly pretty inefficiently just to try and fight him. I don't know. Well, kind of a sorry couple of games, but hey, you know what? It happens sometimes, and kind of just have to roll with the punches, so... Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry to have a couple of bit of glum games. I hope I wasn't in too much of a sour mood, but... Oh well. Hopefully, the next time that we play, it'll go a little smoother. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that video. We can't always have wins, so take care everyone, wherever you may be, and I'll see you in the next one.